Hey, let's talk about 15 parents you won't believe actually exist. The world is a very mysterious place. You get to see millions of strange incidents. Human psychology is a subject that will never be completely understood by any psychologist. And when a common human tends to do something extraordinary, he tends to amaze the world. But when he turns towards something evil, he tends to create horror among the generations. We've got a list containing the names of 15 parents who practiced some of the world's most shocking experience on their kids. Kenny Atkinson and Barbara. These barbarians locked their daughter in a closet and left her there for almost the duration of 5 long years. She was not allowed to eat anything, and she was used as a sex slave by her own biological parents. She was tortured and even raped by her parents countless times during these 5 years. Her pedophile parents turned her life into a living hell. Megan Huntsman, a merciless mother, strangled her 6 kids. She was a meth addict and thought that she wasn't able to raise her kids, so she killed them. Police found 7 dead bodies in her house. The 7th one was a stillborn baby. After strangling her babies, she hid the dead bodies inside her home by putting them in a plastic bag. Kanisha Berry. She killed her 4-year-old son by tying him up with duct tape and also taping the duct tape over his mouth. After wrapping her son in duct tape, she put him in a trash bag and threw him in a dumpster. She also tried to kill her other baby, but the baby was saved by the paramedics. She left the baby out to be bitten by fire ants. The baby ended up having a seizure. The baby did recover and has lived. Chad Mudd and Joey. This mentally sick couple provided drugs to their daughters. The couple admitted that they were providing their 2 little daughters with cocaine and cigarettes and made them do whatever they wanted. Both of the parents were convicted and sentenced to jail due to charges of negligence and child abuse. The next parent, if you want to call them a parent, China Arnold. She did the most merciless act ever by placing her little baby daughter in the microwave and burning her baby to death. According to China Arnold, the real reason behind her brutal act was the fight that she was having at the time with her boyfriend regarding the real father of her baby. Next, Ashley Jessup. She was caught and sentenced to life because she was having sex and doing other horrible things with her 10-month-old baby. She recorded everything on videotape. She was reported to police by the current girlfriend of her ex-boyfriend. Ashley sent a videotape of her doing oral sex to the baby and making the baby perform sex acts. Susan Smith. She is the most hated mother in the entire of America. She willingly drove her 2 baby boys into a deep lake in order to kill them. The reason behind the murder of her sons was that she wanted to be with her rich boyfriend. Due to the fact that she deliberately strapped both of her sons to the car seat and pushed the car into the lake, she was sentenced to life in prison. Greg J. Kleinmark. This man is being sentenced to prison for 10 long years on the count of unintentional manslaughter. He left his 2 10-month-old babies alone in a bathtub for almost a half hour. When he was meant to be giving them a bath, he played video games on his Game Boy Advance and forgot about the babies for about a half hour. The babies drowned to death in the bathtub. Another terrible parent, Sarah Burge, also known as the Human Barbie. This woman spends around $500,000 on her plastic surgeries in order to reach her goal of looking just like a Barbie doll. She entered the list of horrible parents when she gifted her 7-year-old daughter with a plastic surgery voucher on her birthday. Her daughter Poppy received a $10,000 voucher for breast augmentation procedure. According to Sarah, her daughter Poppy was very desperate for a boob job, so she gifted her with a voucher. Sarah further claimed that her daughter can receive the boob job after the age of 16, but if she gets natural boobs, then she's allowed to use that voucher for other plastic surgery on any other body part. Another set of terrible parents. Michael Marshall and Sharon Glass. They were arrested by Florida police because of a report that their 12-year-old son currently holds the weight of 40 pounds. He has a height of 4 feet. Both of these parents had kept their own son locked in a closet, a bathroom, or had him strapped to a bed. They also kept him locked in a cage for most of his 12 years. Later on, the boy testified in court and said that these were the common methods his parents used in order to punish him. He was just fed with toothpaste to be kept alive. Delina Nicholas allowed the molestation and sexual abuse of her daughter and received drugs and money in exchange for it. Delina was proved to be a guilty mother on 4 counts of negligence. A homeless man who went to Delina's house in order to use drugs saw the rape of her daughter on many different occasions, so he reported this to police. William Olson. This father is only 20 years old. He's committed the most horrible crime on earth. He broke 21 bones in his baby daughter by squishing her. His 7-week-old daughter died on the spot. William was charged with severe punishment. During the trial, William claimed that he was only trying to quiet his daughter. Joseph Fritzl. This merciless father had forced sex on his own biological daughter and reproduced 7 other kids through her. She was kept locked by her father in the basement of their house. Joseph also killed one of his kids due to negligence. Julian Ems. He was convicted with jail time because he was stealing money from the charity that was set up for the purpose of gathering money for his son's medical treatment. His son was suffering from motor neuron syndrome, and they were gathering money for his treatment in China. China had then discovered a new method for this disease, but his son died, and at the time of his death, there wasn't sufficient money for his disease in the charity. Eunice Spry. Eunice tortured her foster kids in a very horrifying way. She forced her 3 foster kids to do harmful activities, and she also physically abused them. These kids were forced to drink bleach, eat their vomit, drink their urine, and stand out naked during winters. Eunice also tortured them with sandpaper and beat them with wooden sticks. Also fed them with the beating sticks. Horrifying and unusual facts. Comment below, give this video a thumbs up if you've never heard these facts before. Subscribe to this channel if you want more unusual facts.